Listen guys, summer is just 33 days away. Now let's be real here. A lot of y'all been big backing, eating and drinking everything in sight. What do you mean by that? Listen, do you guys want to get ripped this summer? I'm going to give you guys 7 tips that's going to help you lose fat, build muscle, and have that aesthetically pleasing dream physique that can get any girl at the beach. My name is Conteh here at Conteh.performance. Listen guys, this plan isn't for the weak. So if you're soft and you're going to make a bunch of excuses, go ahead and get out of here.
Wow, man.
But if you really want life-changing results, you want to look incredible this summer, make sure you guys stick around for all 7 tips so you can be looking crazy at the beach. Let's get straight into it. Yes, sir. Tip one. This is actually going to be one of the easier tips, but it's very important that you do this, and that's take progress pictures.
Hell
no,
man. What the
You want to take your before and afters. At least every Sunday, you have that day where you're taking your pictures. I always like to take my pictures on Friday, because I take my pictures and I can really see my before and afters. A lot of times we look at our body, we don't think that we're making any results, we don't think that our body is changing. But then when we look at pictures, that's when we start to notice, or when people come to us like, oh man, you look so different now. That's when we start to realize. So it's very crucial that you take progress pictures, because this is what's going to help you for motivation. And also, man, when you take your progress pictures, make sure you upload them to Instagram and social media, so that way the girls can be going crazy. They can be your DMs. That's free game. But seriously guys, you want to make sure that you're using these progress pictures, because the scale may not be moving, and this can encourage you. When I look at my before and after pictures, I'm like, oh wow, that pushes me to keep going. That pushes me to keep getting that fat off my body and keep working on my physique. Because you know, fitness, it takes a long time to see progress. So those little subtle changes are sometimes very difficult to see, especially if you look at yourself every day in the mirror. Big back, big back. But when you look at a week 1 picture compared to a week 8 picture, that's when you really start to notice it. And that's how you know that the work that you're doing is paying off and it is beneficial. So that's a very important tip to do that's going to help you really build motivation and build momentum to keep going to the gym and to stay consistent. And that's tip 1. All right guys, tip number 2, eating in a drastic calorie deficit. So listen guys, my maintenance is around 2,700 calories. That's my maintenance calories. I'm going to be dropping all the way down to 2,000 or even 1,900 calories. So for this, I recommend being in a calorie deficit of 700 to 1,000 calories below your maintenance. If you aren't aware of what your numbers are, I'm going to provide a link in the description below that you can click and put your height, weight in, and it'll give you your macro breakdown for free. And all your macro is a breakdown of your protein, your fats, and your carbs. Okay guys? So yes guys, it's gonna be tough guys, but this is meant to really get that weight off in 33 days. We're trying to drop a bunch of weight, so we can't be in a mild calorie deficit. We have to be in a great calorie deficit. A lot of times when people say, oh, I can't lose any weight, it's because they're only eating 200 calories below their maintenance. You're not gonna lose weight like that. It's gonna take you a very long time, and you're gonna have to do a bunch of activity. But an easy way to just lose weight is just to cut your calories. So for me, whenever I get shredded, I get lean, I drop down to 2,000 calories, and that's what I'm getting ready to do for the summer myself guys. So I don't want to hear any excuses, man. Let's do it. Now listen, whenever I go into this calorie deficit, something I always do that's very helpful is I may skip breakfast or have a later breakfast. So I'll try to push my meal and have breakfast like around 11 a.m. and that really helps out, because like it allows me to wake up in the morning and I'm really sharp. You know, when I'm at my job, I'm working my IT job, or I'm working out, I feel really sharp, especially when I'm on like an empty stomach. And then around like 11, 12 o'clock, that's when I start to feel hungry, and that's when I have my first meal, and that really helps throughout the day, because that way typically when I wake up in the morning, I'm not hungry, so it's a lot easier for me to just have a nice glass of water and get my day started. I'm a lot more productive like that. But the reason why you want to kind of skip out on your first meal, have your first breakfast a little bit later, is to really help those late night cravings. Because if I have my first meal at 11, 12 o'clock and then I have my last meal at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, guys, that's only 7 hours of eating window. So now when I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock, I'm not hungry. But if I have my first meal at 6 a.m. and then I have my last meal at 5 p.m. or 4:30, by the time 9, 10 o'clock comes around, I'm gonna be starving. So I really close down my eating window and eat throughout the day, in the middle of the day. And I still make sure to get my 2,000 calories in, but it allows my body has to break down that food, and that allows me to help with my cravings. So that's how I'm able to maintain this diet. Yes, it's gonna be extreme. We're gonna be in a 700 to 1,000 calorie deficit. So yes, it's gonna be extreme, but these are the little tips and tricks that I do. You know, I start my day off with 10 to 12 ounces of water, and then I'll push my breakfast back to keep everything nice and tight and to keep me focused. And you guys will really realize how much easier it'll be for you to get your day started, and how much more proactive you are in getting stuff done when you're not bloated first thing in the morning. So listen guys, another thing is something that's very important whenever you're on your calorie deficit is to make sure you're tracking your calories. You want to make sure you're using a food scale. You guys will see me all the time. I'll have a food scale. I'm even tempted to take a food scale to the restaurant with me if I have to go out for a friend's birthday or whatever the case may be. But it's very important to track your food because you don't want to shoot over your calories, because obviously going over your calories will result in you not losing weight and even gaining weight. So a lot of people try to eyeball like, oh, this is about 6 ounces of chicken, this is about 7 ounces. If you see me, I always have my food scale and I'm always weighing my food to make sure that I know exactly how many macros I'm hitting each and every single day, and that's how I can ensure that I'm hitting 2,000 calories. Listen, if you guys have never been on a structured diet plan, or you're not exactly sure like what you need to do, sign up for my Patreon in the link. It's the first thing in the description below. And inside that Patreon, you're gonna see my 2,000 calorie diet breakdown along with the foods that I eat, and then I can even tailor it for you, specifically what you're looking for. So make sure you guys sign up for the Patreon. First thing in the description below. It's on sale right now. Everything is 25% off. So make sure y'all tap in with that. Tip number three, guys, please stop being a fat bag. Prioritize protein. So many of you guys are used to just eating carbs. You guys are consuming carbs. You know, I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone, but I see the people all the time. I need my bread in the morning, mate. Jolly. That's my British accent.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
But seriously, guys, you have to pay attention. If you guys realize when you go to these fast food restaurants, they give you more carbs than they do protein, and that's because carbs are just cheaper. Protein is more expensive.
Nah, I never knew that.
But guys, one thing that I can tell you for sure is protein allows you to stay more satiated. So many people come to me like, how do you stick to your diet? How do you stick to your routine? And it's because when I do start to feel hungry, I load up on protein. Carbs, they're not gonna fill you up. I know some people are like, oh yeah, bread will fill you up. Yes, bread will fill your stomach up and you will lose all your abs. So I don't even eat bread. Like, I really don't. The only carbs I really do is like sweet potatoes, brown rice. I'm really not even the biggest fan of bread. I used to do avocado and toast. Once I gave that up, I really don't eat bread unless I'm just, having a cheat meal and I'm having a burger or something. But yeah, guys, you really want to prioritize protein. You want to make sure you're consuming, at least your lean body weight. So listen, I get it. A lot of us are overweight. And for those of you who think that you need to go on a bulk, you don't need to go on a bulk. You actually need to lose weight, because if you lose weight, you'll start to see your muscles pop out even more. A lot of times people come to me like, oh man, how much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? And I'm like, I weigh 180 pounds. Like, there's no way you gotta weigh like 210. And like, no, guys, when you lose weight, that allows you to appear a lot more fuller and people can actually see your muscles. So you actually actually look smaller on a bulk and bigger on a cut, but I'm a lot more defined. My back, my abs, you can see it in my face, everything. So I've been there, when my weight has fluctuated all crazy, but it's very, very important that you consume at least your lean body weight, especially if you're overweight. And what I mean when I say that is, if you are 250 pounds, obviously you don't want to consume 250 grams of protein. That's too much protein. Realistically, you probably have around like 160 grams. You probably have 160 lean muscle mass. So you want to make sure that you consume 160 grams of protein. That's the easy way to do that. Or like I said, click the link below on the macro calculator and it'll give you your exact macro breakdown. So make sure you guys check that out. So that is tip number 3 to ensure you're prioritizing your protein. Tip number 4, we want to make sure we're walking 15 to 20,000 steps a day. Here we go. I know people get ready to jump down my throat. Oh my gosh, 15 to 20,000 steps a day. That's so much. Listen, y'all, we're trying to get rid of the weight. We're trying to cut the fat. Typically, I walk a bare minimum of 10,000 steps a day, but on this fat loss journey, I'm trying to get as many steps as possible, 15 to 20K. So listen, I know you guys are like, how am I gonna get these steps? How am I gonna get these steps in? Guys, purchase a walking treadmill. Walking treadmills are available in my Amazon storefront. And that way you can put the walking treadmill underneath your desk. So you're gonna be walking while you're at work. Another effective strategy is making sure you're walking throughout the day. You guys wait till you get off of work when you're tired to then walk 15,000 steps. Do you know how long it takes? It takes on average 10 minutes to walk 1,000 steps. So that means it's gonna take you an hour to walk 6,000 steps. So you're gonna wait until you get off of work to walk about 2.5 hours? That doesn't make any sense, guys. Break it up, split it up throughout the day, guys. This is gonna really put you in a great calorie deficit, because mind you now, you're already eating in a calorie deficit. So now getting in all these steps, and it's gonna allow you to burn way more calories, and that's gonna really lean you out and help you get shredded. Guys, believe it or not, I never had visible abs until I started walking. So walking, do not sleep on walking. It's low steady state cardio. It's gonna allow you to really burn a bunch of fat. It's not gonna wear down your body. You're gonna wake up the next day and be able to walk again. And that's tip number 4, making sure you're walking 15 to 20,000 steps a day. Don't miss a day, even on a Sunday. Hey. Tip number 5, make sure you're lifting 3 to 5 times a week. Now I know you guys are wondering, wait, didn't he just say to walk 15 to 20,000 steps a day and then he wants me to lift 3 to 5 times a week? Yes, I do, guys. This is how we're gonna get in great shape. shape. Listen, I already told you this workout isn't for everyone. If you're soft, you're gonna make excuses, go ahead and get out of here. But if you're really trying to get amazing results, trying to get in the best shape possible, then let's get it. So listen guys, no one wants to be skinny fat. Okay, you see so many guys, they're like all skinny and then they got this little stomach. Like, it's because they're in a calorie deficit and they're walking, but they're not lifting weights. I don't know what it is. Y'all like scared to go in the gym and sit next to a girl and work out. I really don't know what it is, but get your butt up. Oh, yeah, let's be real, y'all lazy. Get your butt up and go to the gym. Listen, I get it, okay? I understand that it's hard to go to the gym, but I made a promise to myself, we don't miss days. We don't miss days, man. You guys have to make that commitment for yourself. Find out what your time is, guys. Prioritize it, schedule it. Like, cause we're not gonna be skinny fat. We're not gonna have these little arms with the stomach. Like, So we're gonna lift these weights. So listen, I understand for me, I'm not a 6 a.m. lifting type of guy. That's not me. I can get up at 6 a.m. and start work for sure. So that's what I do. I like, cause you have to do what is easier for you. Some people prefer to get it out the way. So if you could wake up at 5, 6 a.m. and get your lifting and get it out the way, cool. For me, lifting isn't, the end all. For me, I don't like lifting weights in the evening. So I lift weights during my lunchtime. So I'll wake up at 5, 6 a.m. and I'll start my work day. And then at my lunchtime, that's when I go get my actual workout in, because I know realistically I don't like to lift 6 p.m. in the evening, 7 p.m. So guys, find that appropriate time that is best for you and make sure you guys are prioritizing weight training. And also, man, stop going in the gym winging it. I see so many guys going to the gym doing half rep, looking crazy, okay? Listen, if you guys don't know what to do, man, sign up for the Patreon. In the Patreon, there's one-on-one coaching and daily accountability calls with me every single day. I'm gonna be by your side, coach you up, and let you know what you're gonna send me videos. It's gonna be online coaching. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna provide you with a plan, so that way you go to them. Guys, when I'm in the gym for 50 minutes and I'm out. People think I'm in the gym for 2-3 hours. No. I'm in the gym for 50 minutes and I'm out, okay? Because I know exactly what I need to do. And that's why I like going during my lunch break, because it's not super crowded. So I can get up in there and do what I have to do, guys. And that's tip number 5, guys. Making sure we're prioritizing lifting 3 to 5 times a week, so we're not skinny fat. Let's get it. Tip number 6, guys. Limit cheat meals over the weekend. Here we go. Everybody go push back. What? Man, you ain't trying to let me live. Listen, man. Just limit them, okay? Like, we're trying to lock in for a second. Even if you do have to say, hey guys, I'm not drinking tonight. I see so many people when Friday comes, like, oh girl, I just got paid, and they go run to the liquor store, they go run to get some pizza, or they run to McDonald's. And you're gonna undo everything you just did. So being in a calorie deficit, consuming 2,000 calories, working out Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, and then walking 15, 20,000 steps a day, and then here you are to go get liquor and burgers. Like, guys, I had an Oreo McFlurry the other day, and I was curious. Like, I put it in my Fitness Pal, and I had the Oreo McFlurry. The Oreo McFlurry from McDonald's had 80 grams of carbs and about like 30 grams of fats and only 15 grams of protein, and it was 500 calories. So guys, if you have a burger and fries, that's easily 1,200 calories right there, plus an Oreo McFlurry, guys. That's 1,700 calories in one day. And you have to realize, what you guys don't realize is these foods, they're not high in protein, so they're not gonna allow you to retain or build muscle, and you need muscle to help you burn fat. So guys, I really recommend limiting, your cheat meals. Now, if you're someone that, once you get started, for me, I know that I'm someone, when I'm out and about, if someone offers me a cup of something to drink, I'm gonna just keep drinking. So for me, I'm like, listen, I'm not drinking. Now, when it is time to drink, it's time to drink. But for me, I'm like, no, I'm not drinking. So if you guys know you can't handle having a cheat meal, because if you have that cheat meal on Saturday, then you're gonna have another one on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, then maybe you should just cut the cheat meals for the next 33 days. And then for summer, you can really treat yourself. Because listen, guys, the point is, we're not gonna wait till the summer. So many people, I'll be at a party like, oh man, what do you do to get in shape? And I'm like, clearly not what you're doing. No shade. But the reality is, guys, the work should already be put in. We're getting lean now, so when the summertime comes, we can enjoy, so you can have that cheat meal. So maybe right now, for the next 33 days, we cut down on that until summertime hits, so we can get shredded. And then we go to the party, then you can have a burger, you can have fries, you can have whatever you want. So that's tip number 6, guys. Cut down on the processed foods, or limit the processed foods to just one cheat meal on Saturday for the week. That's it. Tip number 7. This is the last tip of the day, and this is one of the very most important tips. And a lot of you guys probably aren't gonna have a problem doing this at all. And that's ensuring that you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Now, I know for some of y'all that are lazy, y'all like, I can sleep for 10 hours. So for someone like me who has a lot going on, who's busy working, doing IT and creating content, time is limited. So that has been a challenge for me that I really have worked on, guys. I've really been getting up every day at 5 a.m., but I have been going to bed at like 9:30. And I'm so proud of myself, like, to have that strict routine now that I've really been trying. I'm not the best. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I really really have done that, and that has really helped because you need sleep for recovery. Sleep is going to help you guys. A lot of people, they lose weight in the gym. Your body repairs itself at night while you're sleeping, and you want to get to that deep REM sleep. So for all of you guys, and this I'm talking to myself as well. If you used to sleep at different times, like you go to bed at one day, you go to bed at 3 a.m., one day you go to bed at 1 a.m., 4 a.m., 9 p.m., your sleep schedule is all over the place. Your body's confused, and your body's not going to be able to get to that deep REM sleep. If you want to get that deep REM sleep, you want to have a consistent schedule, guys. So I highly recommend ensuring that you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep, and try to put yourself on a schedule. And I heard someone say this to me one day: you should treat your sleep as if it's a job, guys. You really should, because it's going to pay off in the long run in your health and how you age and just how you take care of yourself. So make sure you guys are sleeping, and then when you wake up, have a nice glass of water. And that's tip number 7. Woo! And those are the 7 tips, guys, that are gonna allow you to get super duper shredded. Listen, guys, if you guys wanna get lean and cut up like me and build that muscle, make sure y'all click the link in the description below. It's the first link. Sign up for my Patreon. In my Patreon, you're gonna see my specific meal plan, what I eat, what I consume on a daily basis, along with how I work out. And also, if you're looking for one-on-one coaching, sign up for the one-on-one package. And that way I can contact you on a daily basis to really get crazy results. Listen, guys, we've all been there when we're not the most confident about our body. We're struggling with it and we need help. So sign up for the Patreon. Get in contact with me so I can design a plan specifically for you along my meal plan. So make sure y'all tap in with that, guys. Also, check out the supplements. Use the code word CHIEF to get 20% off. And listen, man, if y'all haven't, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure y'all subscribe to this page, man. We go live every single day, so I want to make sure that y'all are tapped in, man. So let's get these results for summer. It's your boy Chief. CP Nation, we out. Yes, sir.